goes back to much earlier days when both of us started career at the same place. So he used to my neighbor. We were a bachelor and staying in a bachelor's accommodations, and those were very difficult days. But at the same time, one of the most precious days, I would say, when I look back into the hindsight. And since then, I've seen a very strong passion in him about the academic, his interests. And I still remember that despite having work pressures, and after a point of time, he was earlier in equipment direction at Farakka and then moved on to a transmission line role. And he was staying in the district headquarters, which is away from the project. But even then, staying alone, he was most of the time he was surrounded by books of electrical engineering and things like that. So that was the initial kind of passion which he pursued all through his career. He also moved from different responsibilities and held different positions while in NTPC before superannuation. But at the same time, even at this age, he completed his doctoral thing, which is definitely a worth kind of thing, because normally people do not have that degree of perseverance to pursue something at that age. But he, by virtue of his strong desire, I think has completed that, and then NSB was blessed with having a professional association with the institute. Everybody knows about his qualities. He had been a great, I would say, comfort provider. That is what I can say. I have never seen him losing his cool. That is what, and he always speaks with lot of I would say when you speak to him, he provides tremendous amount of comfort, or if you come to him with some kind of problem, by talking to him, I think a lot of those problems get resolved. The way he interacts with this thing. He had a very small skill. Most of his career was mostly in operation and maintenance, hardcore, power engineer. Then he also spent some time in, I think, planning and systems and corporate planning. And thereafter, he had a very brief stint as an HR professional and posted to one of the most difficult assignments, that is in Bongaigaon, if I remember it correctly. And though he did not have any prior kind of direct work experience in HR function, but I have spoken to his bosses, I have spoken to his regional executive director who was there at that point of time. The kind of the issues which he had handled, including the very complex recruitment related issues in that particular area, and also dealing with, because that particular project had a lot of issues and the locational disadvantage was such that it was very difficult for an HR person to deal with all those complexities. But the way he dealt with those problems, I think still his it echoes in my mind, and that provided perhaps a very stable platform or base for that project to build on. Subsequent people came and they built on that. So that is the kind of capability which Dr. Chanda has, to my mind, because all through a very new area where he had not worked earlier, even in those areas also he has left his indelible mark of his performance and of his capability. Here in NSB also, as everybody said, I think he had been a very integral part of NSB, a very inseparable link, I would say, and therefore it gives us very difficulty in terms of assuming that from tomorrow he would not be there as there has been a regular role. So that is the kind of image he has developed over this last 2.5 years. I was asking him that since when he has joined NSB. So it's going to be more than 2 years, I believe. And in these 2.5 years, a little more than less than 2.5 years, I think he has developed a rapport with the faculty, colleagues, with the students, and also with the administration people who are there. So for any difficulty, if anybody has faced, he is the face, the human face of NSB, with whom people could able to approach and get the problem resolved. So that is his uniqueness. So I wish that, and another thing, when I was talking to my wife that today we are going to bid Dr. Chanda farewell. She said, "Arey, 65 years ho gaya beta." Because both of us were the batchmates in NTPC. So I said he doesn't look to be, he's still very young at heart. And I wish him all good health, prosperity, success and happiness in his life at this point when we are actually bidding him farewell from NSB. But certainly I will be looking forward to some of the expert services whenever we feel we have any need. And I am quite sure that Dr. Chanda would extend his services and his cooperation in the NSB matters in future as well. So thank you, Dr. Chanda, for all your contributions which you have made to these institutions to the point where it is today. And with your kind of foundation that you have laid, I am sure that the NSB will also grow in future. So thank you very much and wish you all the best.
Thank you.